All right, hey everybody, we are back and we are going to take a look here. Ram 2026. Look, we can click 2026 and we have the 2500s here. So we are going to be able to build some and take a look at what we can get in the new Rams for 2026. It is officially, their builder is open. So let's go take a peek and see what we got. Let's go to build your 2026 Ram and 2500s we're talking about. So if cookie settings is fine, here we go. Excuse me, tradesmen. We got tradesmen, we got a bighorn, we got a black express, and we have a warlock, we have a Laramie, and a power wagon, a limited longhorn, and a rebel. So what is that? That is 9 different trim levels in its own right, plus hidden interior trim. So there are a few things we got to check right off the bat. But before we do, I find it interesting that if you look at it realistically, power wagon costs less than a rebel. Look at that. That's kind of interesting. 72,000 versus 75,000. Basically a $3,000 increase for the Rebel over the Power Wagon. Very interesting because the Power Wagon is the top dog off-roader, but here's why. The Rebel is a very capable off-roader, yet also retains the payload and the towing capacity, where the Power Wagon gives that up for true off-road capability with front lockers, sway bar disconnect, that kind of thing. But it's very interesting to see that price difference here between those. First thing I noticed. Now, moving on here, we're going to come over and take a look at these. Let's see if our tradesman, if our Power Wagon package that I have still available, we go by 4x4. It is only available in this Crew Cab 6.4 box. That is the only way to build it. Let's take a peek. We go over here to it, and we check. There it is right there, and let's just pick a cool color. We don't get a ton of colors in these simple ones, some of the fancy ones, but we do get just a couple. You get like 30 shades of gray and a red. But here's the Power Wagon. Let's go over to the bottom and just check the package. This is a tradesman. Okay, let's go down and look at the packages we are looking for. We got a 1, we got a 2, we got a power equipment group. Notice the price though at this stock. We've added nothing. We're up here at the top at $54.7. We go all the way down here, and we have all these packages. Bad group. Oh, there it is. Right here, Power Wagon package, $8,000. That is the package that I have that is worth its weight in gold. Will we add it? Will it do anything else? Remember, we are at $54.7. And this is an $8,000 ad. Let's see if it's going to make us do anything else. It will. 6 additional changes. Now, what are our changes that have to be done? We have to buy the level 1 equipment group, mandatory. That is $2,400 added. Okay, you can see the price change up here. It went up. It went from whatever we said, 55 to 65. So it went up $10,000. $8,000 of this package, $23.95 of this package. The rest is just tire change and get rid of the 373, go to the 410 gears. The things like that, we're okay with that. But it is forcing us to get a level 1 equipment group. So when we hit that, it's taking us, we are getting all of the stuff that you see listed here, the 410, everything here, front and rear lockers, the whole deal, everything here. The winch is still included in this package. You can see it right here, front electric winch, where on the actual Power Wagon, I believe that is optional. So you get all this stuff you're looking for is here for you right off the bat. And then you're also getting everything in the package 1 right here. Tradesman group, which is your seat setup. Looking for anything different in here. Carpeted storage tray. You get the limited slip automatically in this as well too, so you have both. I love that. Tinted windows. That is part of this tradesman level 1 group that puts this limited slip in. And that limited slip with the Power Wagon, you actually have both. It's pretty impressive with the Power Wagon package. Power adjustable heated mirrors, yeah, that's it, but they are manual folding and telescope. That bums me out, but I did hear a rumor. Somebody told me that on the new ones, even if they're powered mirrors that fold in, power folding mirrors, as soon as you put them in gear, they fold out automatically. So that's not going to help me. If I can't drive with my mirrors locked in, then what's the point of the folding one? So, but see here, manual folding exterior mirrors. But even if you get the power ones, I guess they're not that power folding. It doesn't make any difference for you. But you get a lot of great stuff in here. Look at all the stuff you're getting in this package. So that is good that this package is back. And you can see it did not update. It's trying to update, but it will update and show you what. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, and it's just struggling here for whatever reason on their website. But see there, look at it changes. See, now we're getting the tires, the wheels, the whole setup. But this is it right here, and 65,000. There it is right there. 65 grand. Excellent truck, excellent choice, great option. So we like that. Moving back, let's go back here to our models. And we're going to continue a build. We're going to start over. Going back to here. So we know that one is a good option. We got the new Black Express. Okay, the Black Express here is set up. We put that in four-wheel drive. We go up to 54.7 for a crew cab. You can get it in an 8-foot box if you want to. That is nice. So we like that option in a four-wheel drive, but we pick this one. This Black Express package is definitely one super sexy package. Sport hood, the whole setup on here. We're not going to spend a ton of time on here, but you do get that standard 60/40, or that standard bench seat. I love that bench seat setup. You can upgrade to the 12-inch Uconnect, but again, it's going to require some other changes to do it. We'll leave it simple right now. Package-wise, you get that Tradesman 1 group, only $1,895 versus $2,300 in the Tradesman. Cold weather group, get some extra features in here. They are not offering a off-road option package for the Express. So this is more of an on-road truck type thing. They're not even offering it as an actual off-road option, off-road package. You are getting the two motors, 6.4 or the 6.7 Hemi option in there, or I mean 6.4 Cummins or the 6.4 Hemi. And you can see we're coming in at $57,000. Now the thing that I want to see is if it's a Bighorn. We go to Bighorn, and we're going to click on it. We're going to go four-wheel drive. We're going to go again with a 6.4 bed crew cab standard configuration. I want to see, here's the Bighorn, $59,000. I want to see if they're still offering the off-road package and what it has in it. So we go over here, Big One Level 1 group. Here, this one's only $1,235. Level 1 Plus equipment group. And you have the level 2 group, so there are some pretty serious groups here. You can read these. Hit your pause game. They're $27 and $3,000, and you can pause on these and see what kind of options are going to matter to you. This Bighorn level 2, and I'll scroll them down a little more for you. Here's your pause game, so you can check that out. And then we got tow package, digital mirror, Bighorn level 2 group plus, trailer, tow, cold weather, heated group, off-road package. Here we go. So their off-road package, what does it get us? Wow, really? Wait, hold on. They got to do better than that. No? All right, so interestingly enough, they've modified this stuff quite a bit. So the off-road package, the 4x4 off-road package, used to offer some pretty great features. Now it looks like those features have been removed from it. Now it's only a $400 option, but you get performance tuned shocks, hill descent control, bigger tires, and a transfer case skid plate for $500. So somewhere, where are we gaining the, what group is giving me limited slip? Right here, anti-spin limited differential is in every one of them. So as long as you get a Bighorn level 1 or up, you're better and you're going to be good. Nobody is giving you, even in level 2, it doesn't look like anybody is giving you a rear locker option. So the only way to get a rear locker is going to be that to go to that Tradesman Power Wagon, a Power Wagon. We'll check the Rebel, but realistically, it looks like they've changed those groups around a little bit on here. So moving on from there, again, we're already 8 minutes in. I don't want to spend forever on this thing here. Changing model, we're going here. Let's go over to the Warlock. Here is our new Warlock. Love it. Again, simple color options. We'll leave it as white right here. Take a peek at this thing. Side steps are 6. Rolling through it, nice. I love the standard bench seats. We'll take that just as it is. No need to change anything. $245 for instrument panel auxiliary switches. That would be nice. That's a pretty sweet system. Okay, you got a level 1 group for $1,900. And while I'm in here, is this going to see now in here, we do not have in the level 1 group, I am not seeing a limited slip rear diff because it's part of the package automatically. You get it automatically right off the bat. So you don't have to buy a package to get it. It is already included in this truck. It's just there. It comes with it automatically with the limited slip, limited slip rear end. So that's part of it. Convenience group, bed utility group, safety group, fifth wheel package. You get two motors, the 6.4, the 6.7. Pretty simple in design. And you do get, what happens if I go with the 410 gear axle? What's this going to make me go with? 410 is, let's see if we can select it. What changes are you going to make me change? You're going to make me go to I got to go to a level 1 or a level 2 to get the 410 axle ratio. I would do that in a heartbeat, though, all day long. And I would take the level 1. Let's see what that does. What are these changes? I hate how they play these stupid games. All right, so we know that's out. That's in. And then we got to go with the Uconnect is removed. So, okay, I'm fine with that. The 8's gone. All right, so what is that? Because we're going to the level 1 package. I'm all right with that. I'm 100% all right with that. Puts us at 59. I would do that in a heartbeat right there. And that gives you the bigger screen like the one I got in my truck. I will take this. I will take that Warlock all day long. $59,000. We're leaving it with the 6.4 in it right there. I'm good with that. 410 gear ratio, I'm good. You can get dual alternators if you want to. Not a bad price to add that in. The secondary alternator is this one over here on the side. It is on its own belt drive. They had another pulley right on there, and they add it right on right here where you can see it. Is how they do that. Well done. Great truck. Like it. Let's move on to the next one here. Let's see what else we got. Let's go to continue to change model. That's the Warlock. So we got the new Express. We got the new Warlock coming. Notice the Warlock is only in a 6.4 crew cab, four-wheel drive configuration. Got the Laramie. Got the Power Wagon. We know those are pretty much unchanged. Same with the Limited Longhorn. Rebel, I am curious. Let's take a look at the Rebel here with what you're getting in this thing stock on there when we go look at that versus... so here's our button. Can we zoom in on that and let's see? I am curious if it's going to let me show me anything. This takes forever for some of these sites. Come on. Seriously, get with the program here. All right, forget it. But it looks like we got, I don't see axle lock on there, but so we're going to scroll down here and see Rebel 1 level, this group. We know that it's going to come with the limited slip rear. I'm wondering if it gives us, any of these give us a true electronic locker. And no. How about this one? And I'm not seeing it. So we are off-road pages, breadliner. So we are not seeing it. Why is that group added in? I didn't say add that in. I did not pick that. Why is that added? Why are we getting that package added in? I did not select that package. I am on basic. Why are you telling me that I need that package? See how it's forcing me into this level 2 group? I don't want that. Let's go to this one instead. What's the cheaper one? Let's go to level 1 for $2,400. Why are you making me do that? What's this going to do? Giving up that, I don't care about that one bit, but it's removing that. Okay, all right, yeah, why would you start me off on there? That makes no sense. $71,000, that's a better price. Like it better. So, but again, you're not getting a rear locker under any circumstances, even in a Rebel, which I find very interesting. There it is. You can go, again, you can go to the 410 gear ratio on here if you want that option. Dual alternator, again with the 6.4, the Cummins, but you are not getting... The only way to get a rear locker in a Ram 2500 anymore is to select the Power Wagon, which will give you both lockers. That is your only option to. This one will not do it. That is going to take way too long, and it's just going to upset me. So that's interesting that that's the way it is now. Only way to get a true rear locker in an actual Ram truck here is in a 2500 is to go to the actual Power Wagon. I don't know why I'm locking up here. What is going on with their site is driving me nuts. So let's go back to 2500 and 2026. Make sure we're on that again. We're going to build in price. And it is just exhaustingly. There we go. And then we looked at these other ones. So if we look at a Power Wagon, we know the Power Wagon is what it is there, and it's going to have all your features and options. $74,000. So like I said, pretty interesting. They're giving you, again, you get the option. You get the level 0, which is what we're on. You get a level 1, level 2. You kick in some of this stuff, you can really build a Power Wagon out. You go to this level 2, look at these things. I mean, there's a lot of options in here that you can add into these groups. Pretty sweet setup. Look at a bed utility group. Get you that bed step in there too. All this stuff. Drowsiness detected safety group. Again, they got some really, and this includes, they're going to charge you $2,000 for this package. Let me close that and get into it this way here. $2,000 for this package. Active lane management system, adaptive steering system, automatic high beam headlamp control, drowsy driver indicator, rain sensing wipers, traffic sign recognition is $2,000. They're charging you for this stuff. Man, it's crazy how some of this is. But anyway, there it is. We just built some 2025s for you. The configurator is open. Go build what you want your way and see what you got. Questions, comments, put them below. Thanks for watching.